Bison, that's right. So Bison versus Ken.
Where's Bison? I see Fierce.
Did you see Fierce?
I just see Fierce. I don't see Bison.
He's in there somewhere.
Okay.
If you look beyond the Fierce, you'll see it.
How am I going to look past that? It's on the other side of the street, man. It's pretty far away. I need some thicker glasses, and mine are, I got some Coke bottles up here. Beyond the Fierce. You wild, man.
Round 1.
They say only those with spacing can see it.
We'll see if CeroBlast has the spacing to see more than a Fierce, which he's been holding down back long enough to see a couple of jabs, some scissors as well, but sees himself in the corner.
Yeah, Pikoro not going too deep. Taking the anti-air, putting back in the corner.
And I want to believe he had the timing to throw the Fierce out there if he really wanted, but no, just had the jab prepared.
CeroBlast just trying to find any opening. And Pikoro's just like a wall pretty much at this point. Okay, that was a great neutral jump.
I want to say that's the second time we've seen CeroBlast had his Cross Fierce taken away from him on stream. It's got to be infuriating at this point, and especially in the beginning because it just sets so much of the tone of the set. But with his V-trigger, I thought the Thunder Kick was the right idea, but Pikoro was ready for it.
All right. So yeah, he almost got started there, but Pikoro, like you said, just shut that down real quick.
There it is. I was gonna say we need some buttons at some point in time because this man is marching.
We got a little too. Like you said in the last set, CeroBlast has this thing where the commitment level just starts rising during the momentum.
But he's getting some push. Okay, taking a page out of Pikoro's book. Neutral jump roundhouse. And I'm liking the idea, like, since he has more room to work with this time, he doesn't find himself in the corner to begin with. He's constantly backing up to try to readjust himself before he attacks.
All right, puts that EXDP to put a stop to that the plus frames.
Gets a slider run in there, caught him asleep at the wheel. A little bit of cheat. Get off. Now he's starting to get a little more confidence in his movement, backing away, using the space that he has. CeroBlast ready for the dash as well.
So Pikoro, after showing like some pretty resolute patience there, kind of goes a little off the rails just a little bit.
He didn't get the perfect game that he had in the first round. Like the first round, but the first round was so good for Pikoro because he was able to put CeroBlast in the corner and just contain him. When Cero's allowed to move, it's a lot harder for Pikoro because he has to catch him. Like as much as we joke about how long the Fierces are, they're not literally full screen.
That is true. Well placed roundhouse.
Yeah, a little too deep on that. And that's something to note that he not only does he have the punish for, or is ready to punish with a jab, gets the knockdown as well with the palm. It's the real estate.
All right, there we go. It's the mark at that time with the down forward Fierce.
Took some meter away from him. But again, dashing. A little too overzealous. Back throw, that's a big back throw. 2 scoops.
And against Mena, we definitely saw, okay, and that should be the end.
Hey man, 3 frames. What you know about it?
So turns that around with the V-trigger conversion. And yeah, but like I was saying right before it got turned on his face, that's when CeroBlast was typically shining in the match with Mena. Where he got him back in the corner,
right,
and he just did his kid thing. But
he was still trying to, it was just, he didn't have, yes. Getting back into the game.
All right. So now we got, again, they got the corner, but CeroBlast is not quite confident enough to push the issue. Or rather, maybe confident enough to contain Bison, but you walk all the way back to the screen.
He doesn't need to contain him. Like, as fundamental as it sounds, where it's like you put somebody in the corner, you make them force you off. Cero looks so good when he's able to move. So he's trying to get out of the range to where Pikoro has to really think about if his Fierce is going to make contact or not.
Yeah, and you kind of seeing the effects right there. Can you start seeing him dash more?
He dashed a lot, actually. 3 dashes, another one just to get back in his face. But Not enough to keep Cero contained. Jump back jab. Yo!
Mr. Fierce.
Mr. Fierce. They call him Mr. Fierce.
Call him Mr. Fierce.
Oh, man. The one-button wonder.
All right. Yeah, you see him stopping a lot of his pressure, kind of looking for the DPs.
Has he checked the run in a while? I don't think
he hasn't really. Well, that kind of was a check, but I think it was just more his kid is in my face, I'm pressing throw.
Yeah. And you see Cero, like he's trying to squeak back out of the range, but he doesn't want to commit all the way to it because, you know, there might be a stray slide out there in the streets. Even if we haven't seen it yet, it would be so bad to find one in the corner, you know?
Definitely. So here we go, back to the bully game.
Walk in throw.
Bison with the humongo throw range. All right, but CeroBlast with the reversal of fortune, but puts himself back in the corner.
It was all
Pikoro back in the corner.
Ooh, okay. All of this coming off of the throw base, wanting the damage. Does he have enough? Just barely.
Managed to take that round away.
And all of that from a reversal of fortune, finding Pikoro, pumping the brakes a little too much and allowing Cero to throw him back in the corner and start things off. And see, that's the range that he wants to be, just out of the fierce range. Just take it out of the picture.
Yeah, uses that sweeper check.
Oh, that was a really late throw tag, much later than the last time he got hit. Jump in jab.
And like I said, he's still not really checking the run. Not even even as a late reaction.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
See, that's where it looks really dangerous for Pikoro. I can't stress that enough. Where the fierce is a question. Now, do you want to press it?
Can CeroBlast perhaps be seen beyond the fierce?
He just might. You're going to have to look past the roundhouse and learn his head.
There's layers.
No, you got enough?
Almost.
Double dash shorts.
Even I didn't know where he's going to end up there. So Pikoro takes a big sigh of relief while taking the second game there.
Yeah, that one looked so much better for CeroBlast. I mean, again, it's another scenario where he didn't get the game. He's down 0-2, but things are starting to line up. Now he's just got to find the final piece and put rounds together.
Pikoro starting off with a whiff punish of his own.
You see, he's trying to get back to his plan, but making sure that nothing crazy is coming out. And such a good throw for him right there. Such a fortunate throw.
All right, getting that corner pressure start. Oh!
Out of scissors, and he found him on the ground, so he gets a full confirm from it. But the Thunder Kick, it's okay.
Yeah, stand jab changes that around real quick. Just picking at him now.
And he was ready for it. That jump back jab was so huge. Trying to get some space with the V-reversal low forward.
I believe that was a run, huh? But yeah.
Try to run under?
Yeah, I think so.
Possible.
So Pikoro looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. He's sitting on match point. And he's got the corner as well. Almost got the stun. Yeah, bust out. You got to stop this man.
Using that jab again, or reversal.
Doesn't have the timing for the neutral. It was a good idea for the neutral jump, just wasn't ready, or didn't have the timing rather.
Yeah, Pikoro was the one that was kind of in danger there. He was lucky he had enough time to block. All right, gets the whip punish with the from the roundhouse.
I want to say that's the first time he's gone to that. Faked the thunder kick and went low. I mean, it's a safer option at the end of the day, but we can talk about it as much as we want. Cero's going to need a little more to come back. DP to get things started. He needs half a bar. Flags him down with the Tatsu, and this is looking like it could be possible. Got to the other side of the throw. It's enough.
Okay. Quick thinking on the anti-air into the reset for the throw.
He's alive. And this is the first time in a while Cero's been able to push Pikoro to the corner. Again, not so concerned about keeping him contained, just wants to stay out of the fierce range. Wants to make him question his buttons.
Ooh, throws him out of his own +2. Using that hesitation that he's been putting out there.
That was an adaptation from the last time they were there where CeroBlast jumped in the corner and threw him out, having to bust out with another DP, and he finally gets his back throw. Where are you going? High, strong mid DP. Caught him with the staggers. Back throw again, and Cero throws game 3 into his basket, finally getting on the board, 1-2.
Mm-hmm. Caught him like a deer in headlights at that point. Like when you see CeroBlast really get started, even Mena had a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. 2 dashes. So Pikoro might be a little bit shook.
2 dashes, and there was no response whatsoever. Not even a tech on the throw. Yeah, Cero's clearly warmed up, getting everything that he wants, allowed to step where he wants, but stepping a little too close.
Playing a little close to throw range.
I see what you did there. No answer. I wonder if Kid has a long enough jump normal for that.
Not sure. In any case, we got the DP punish, and things are looking pretty bad.
DP punish, caught his hand in the cookie jar with the scissors, and even though he missed it, just stepping away, throw bait with the stand forward. Pikoro again on match point. But we've seen him here before, and we've seen Cero take a game. Let's see if he can make a comeback.
All right, that's not the move you want to make Bison block.
Bro, that was kind of bold. I mean, the timing was off, but just being able to, or being willing to throw, knowing that a Fierce is coming.
And Pikoro chooses to jump instead of take that throw.
Yeah, just mash that one out. No meter. Straight through the string.
All right, there we go.
Whoa.
And that's something we haven't really seen.
I don't think he's done that at all. Just straight slide V-trigger, standard issue Bison, but now he's got to find himself out of the corner so he can use the V-trigger. Throw is a good way to start. Yeah, we're running off the scripts here. We need to make contact stat, and we found it.
And I kind of like that narrative you had earlier of that Crouch Fierce is not doing anything for it. And then we see it again. So that Crouch Fierce, with all the greatest intentions in the world, it just hasn't served Zero